Hello, I'm Rex Reddick, owner of Crazy Crow Trading Post. My family, staff, and I want to welcome you here to our facility, and we want to start off by thanking all of you for your support throughout the many years we've been in business. Today, you'll get a glimpse of what all goes on behind the scenes here at Crazy Crow. This allows us to quickly process your orders, maintain a large inventory and variety of merchandise, and provide you with the many value-added services that are yours absolutely free as a member of our Crazy Crow family.
The name Crazy Crow Trading Post might bring to mind a small family-owned business operating out of their house on a part-time basis. Well, actually, that's the way Crazy Crow started. In the early 70s, Rex lived at his folks' home in Denison, Texas, while attending college. It was in that basement where he produced Southern Plains-style German silverwork and began selling a modest line of craft supplies for Indians, Scouts, and Indian hobbyists. The business quickly grew such that Rex hired one of the neighborhood kids to help him with the silverwork orders. He also developed a business association with a friend, Barry Harden, who had an Indian jewelry store in Dallas, which then also became part of the Crazy Crow mail order operation. Rex and Barry made relationships with Indians from many Oklahoma tribes, and it was through associations with these friends and several Indian organizations that their knowledge and appreciation for the Indian culture flourished. Well, it wasn't long before they discovered the fur trade reenacting market, and Rex and Barry took up black powder muzzleloading and began learning about the fur trade. As members of the Dallas Muzzleloading Gun Club, they found that the Indian supply market had much in common with fur trade reenactors, and so they expanded their line of products accordingly. In a short time, the mail order business was growing so quickly that they closed the store, rented a warehouse, and concentrated full-time on their craft supplies venture. Crazy Crow was now shifting into high gear. Before long, Rex married Ginger Odapobe, a Comanche from Lawton, Oklahoma, and thus Crazy Crow became a partially minority-owned business. The Reddicks had two lovely daughters, both of whom are active in the powwow world and Crazy Crow itself. Although there were other suppliers of Indian craft products, Rex and Barry recognized that there was a need for top-quality craft kits for those customers. Both of them had become excellent craftsmen by learning how Native Americans actually make the accessories that go into modern Indian dance outfits. Ginger, an accomplished seamstress and beadworker, learned and started making German silverwork for the company. Together, the three of them began developing kits and patterns with detailed instructions so that customers can make actual products in the traditional Native American way using traditional materials and techniques. It thus became Crazy Crow's dedication to authenticity and quality, which quickly separated them from their competitors. Fast forward to today, where CCTP is now the leading supplier of craft supplies, kits, patterns, and other products for the Indian and muzzleloading market. The growth was such that in 1995, Rex built this 30,000 square foot warehouse outside of Pottsboro, Texas. Located on 80 acres near Lake Texoma, CCTP is approximately 75 miles north of Dallas near the Oklahoma border. Here we employ approximately 3 dozen employees in a variety of specialties. As a mail order business, Crazy Crow does not have a showroom. However, customers who drop by can browse through the current catalog, place an order, and within minutes have their merchandise pulled from the warehouse inventory and be on their way. Or they can order in advance and simply drop by to pick it up. So let's take a quick tour of the various departments here at the Pottsboro facility. Orders start here in the sales department. It is in our business office where records of your account are kept. These folks are happy to answer any questions you may have about your previous orders or account. After an order is entered into our system, merchandise is pulled from the vast array of shelves and bins which house a total of over 10,000 current products. Many products are manufactured exclusively here at Crazy Crow. For example, this area is where all the items for craft kits are gathered, packaged, and made ready for shipping. This machine counts and packages many of the wide variety of beads, hair pipes, and jewelry findings. In this area, fringe, trade cloth, and the various yard goods are carefully measured, cut, and packaged by the staff. Crazy Crow first became known for its handmade, plain-style German silverwork. Today, it's all made in-house by a specially trained employee in our silver shop. Leather kit components are cut out here on this special clicker press. All of our patterns, whether they are for Indian, fur trade, or early American clothing and accoutrements, are researched and created right here at Crazy Crow and marketed under the name of Missouri River brand products. Because so many handmade items for the fur trade, such as forged knives, kettles, and various cookware, are no longer manufactured in quantity in the U.S., Crazy Crow works exclusively with overseas suppliers where these skills are still practiced to provide authentic fur trade era reproductions. Another imported item is handmade beadwork. Although we have tried for years, we've never been able to find indigenous craftspeople who will make the quantities of beadwork using consistent designs necessary to supply the large demand from our customers. And so we use overseas sources who provide quality, hand-sewn beadwork at prices our customers can afford, made to our specifications. One very popular item we've designed is our adjustable bead loom. These looms are constructed right here in the Crazy Crow woodshop. As you can appreciate, so many of our products are hard to find items. Acquiring Indian craft supplies is not as easy as going to the local hardware store for lumber, nuts, and bolts. And so Crazy Crow has a dedicated purchasing agent whose sole responsibility is locating hard-to-find sources for the many unique products we offer. And those imported items? Our inventory system allows him to gauge customer demand so that he can place orders up to 6 months in advance. Crazy Crow creates many of its own publications. Best known, of course, is our multi-page, full-color catalog, which comes out each spring. Customers who have placed an order in the previous year automatically receive the new catalog. And customers who are just now finding out about us can order the catalog for a small fee. These customers are then placed on the regular mailing list to receive, for free, another value-added service, Crow Calls. Crow Calls is a flyer sent out quarterly which advertises new products not yet in the catalog, as well as special sales on current merchandise. All these publications are created here in Crazy Crow's art department. Regular customers may be aware that CCTP also publishes several books available on our website and in the catalog. Book manuscripts that are new to the market are graphically designed and prepared for printing here by our talented graphics artists. This often includes shooting photos for the books, the new catalog, or Crow Calls, right here in our own photo studio. We've already mentioned our catalog, but for those who like the internet, Crazy Crow's entire line is available through the Crazy Crow website at www.crazycrow.com. Beyond the many pieces and kinds of merchandise we provide are a number of services made available by Crazy Crow for their customers. One area we continually work hard at is our website. Not only are all the products listed here, but we have many value-added features to help you gain more in-depth information about your particular hobby. For example, the events calendar provides dates and links for events around the country pertaining to subjects such as powwows, rendezvous, the Civil War, French and Indian Wars, Revolutionary War, and other living history happenings. There's another section with a slew of articles on craft topics which provide information on craft techniques, historical backgrounds, and usage for various craft subjects. And there's a resources menu with guides to museums, art galleries, clubs and associations, and historic sites in your area. All of these features are provided at no charge to help you learn more about the crafts, history, and cultures associated with your hobby. You can also use the Meet the Owner section to learn more about Rex and Ginger. Barry left the company in 1980 but has continued to contribute to Crazy Crow over the years. So let's talk about ordering merchandise from Crazy Crow. It's easy. You can use the online website, phone in and speak to a customer service representative, or mail your order the old-fashioned way. Let's take a look at what happens once an order is placed. Most orders are phoned in. Our in-house call center employs 5 to 6 full-time phone representatives available 5 days a week during regular business hours. Overseas orders are handled by the sales department manager, who's knowledgeable about all the requirements necessary to ship orders safely out of the U.S. As soon as an order is received, whether it's by phone, mail, or the internet, it's entered into the computer. Members of the warehouse staff then retrieve it and begin immediately to pull your merchandise. Orders that came in the previous night or were received during the morning are usually packed and shipped out the same day. Our staff then double-checks your order against the merchandise that was pulled to make sure there are no mistakes. Then the items are carefully packaged and, depending on the shipping carrier you selected, the package is placed on the appropriate cart for shipment. All carriers arrive at the end of our business day to pick up the packages and send them on their way. So this has been a quick look at Crazy Crow Trading Post, the little mom-and-pop mail order business that began in a basement and grew to become the industry leader because of its dedication to quality products, authenticity, quick service, and appreciation for its many customers throughout the world.